to be a big part of this?
It means a lot to be here, and obviously having the Wizards support and my foundation, my mother here, and a lot of my teammates, a lot of people from Monumental Sports. It means a lot, because part of our duties as good citizens is helping our communities or communities that aren't really heard, and that's this area within DC. So anytime we can help people out, it's always for the greater good. So
what does this cause mean to you specifically, just handing out food and gifts during this time of year?
Well, it means a lot, because some people may not be able to afford Thanksgiving dinners or get cool little gifts, and sometimes we forget about the little things in life, especially like for us as athletes and people with a platform, and this is what I kind of come from too, and like I said, anything we can do to really help, it's it's a blessing. So
you mentioned this area is kind of a little bit similar to Flint. Just like in the 3 years that you've been here, how have you learned more about this area?
Well, just being here, being in DC, not just this area. There's a bunch of areas, a bunch of areas in Maryland, so all over the place. And I think obviously this being our home base, being where ESA is, and we're entrenched here. This is where we drive every day to work, and it's part of our community as well. So
bouncing off the Flint question, obviously Flint's your home, and you've spent I think $1 million to build that YMCA over there.
Yep.
In the time that you've been in DC, are you finding that DC is sort of like another home to you?
I mean, for sure. That's part of me. Resigning here is like obviously the bigger picture and making this a home. I think that my 3 years here has been amazing time for me, and also just getting to know people, here in DC, in the DMV. It's a really special place. So.
Could you actually tell us a little more about the Kuzma Family Foundation?
Yeah, so our foundation, my mom is head honcho of it. She's very happy to have that job title, and our main mission is just to help. Our main priority is single mothers and underprivileged kids, and working with different community centers, charities, benefits, foundations, to accomplish goals. And obviously that's a wide variety. I know my mom has a great passion for single mothers and mothers raising kids that don't have the necessities. And it's important to me too, because we live that. So.
What's it like just kind of using your platform for something like this, and what have you learned about that over the years as your platform has grown?
It's just a big thing, because you can just put a smile on somebody's face, and that goes a long way. And I think, especially at this stage of my life, I get more out of putting smiles on people's faces than anything. So, it's it makes you feel good. So.
You guys had the kids there with the open practice. Now you're doing this. Does it kind of put you back in your childhood of giving these kids that may not have had the opportunity to have this opportunity, that it does a little bit more for you as an adult now?
Yeah, it does way more, because like I said, I would probably die to watch the Detroit Pistons play or practice in front of me as a kid, or have opportunities to do get Thanksgiving meals. Although my mom did a good job of putting that food on the table, but that's not the case for everybody. So when you just look at it in that perspective, it's a beautiful feeling. So
does it mean more to you or your mom to be able to give back with not only utilizing your status as a pro athlete, but your foundation and taking the opportunity to give back, whether it's here, Flint, anywhere across America? Is it more to you or to your mom, do you think?
I think it's a little, it's mutual for sure. Obviously my mom has a kind heart. She's a beautiful woman. She's done a lot for me and my family, and all my friends growing up. She was that type of mom in the neighborhood. So she has a big heart, and obviously I got some of that from her. So.
What's one of your favorite Thanksgiving memories that you've had?
Thanksgiving memories. I mean, we used to have the whole family around, and those are always good times, because especially as you grow as an adult, you don't really have that much family time anymore. And especially like as a kid, we used to have 15, 20 people over. And, those were the good days in life. So,
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
what's up?
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Mac and cheese and pumpkin pie.
You mentioned some of the similarities with the kids. For you growing up, I guess, what is it like to not have the necessities that you need, and how can that impact kids?
I mean, it can impact kids in a lot of ways, but a lot of times, like as a kid, you don't even realize, because you don't really realize what's necessary and what you need and what you want, or what's even out there. So, it's kind of about, being an angel in a sense, and, planting things for certain people, and, you'll realize as you get older type of thing, so.
I think you might have teased a little bit that you have something scheduled for both Flint and DC for like Christmas time.
Christmas, yeah, that's
Care
gonna be
to
fun.
reveal anything?
I can't right now. It's gonna be really fun though.
It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
What impact do you hope to have on this local community?
Like I said, putting smiles on people's faces, giving them experiences, because, I grew up in Flint, Michigan, and, it wasn't much going on, you know what I mean? So like this is probably a big deal. This is something that, you can get out of your house, get out of your environment, and kind of forget about your real life a little bit, in the sense coming to this, and having a lot of great people around, famous basketball players, great monumental people. Like, this is like experience, and hopefully it's something that people remember, especially in this area. So.
What does it mean to you to now be in a situation where you have an opportunity to put something like this together and give back to kids?
I'm just in a blessed place right now. Obviously, this is something that's very important to me, having a foundation. We've had, a foundation for 7 years, but, also with me being in my situation now, getting my contract, having stability is obviously important to blow it up even more. It's not really, especially with who I am as a person and our mission statement, it's really, trying to impact, nationally, globally, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of people in need. So.
Just the first hour so far here, but have you had a favorite or funny interaction so far?
Yeah, this is BC's first Thanksgiving, and me and my mom were explaining to him what gravy was. So that was fun. Yeah.
What did you tell him about gravy? What did you tell him?
I don't like gravy personally, and I was just like, it's nasty, really. Yeah.
Not selling
Why
on
you're so
Thanksgiving.
thin.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you explain below what Thanksgiving is supposed to be?
I was trying to explain them a little bit, like Mayflower and Pilgrims and stuff, but we got to sit down and have that conversation. That's not over the turkey conversation. So
To share this with your mom.
Yep.
What's that like for you?
It's fun because, obviously she's my mom, but, as you get older, I think parents become friends necessarily, right? And then now we have a working relationship too. So that's really fun. And, not many people can say they have that. So I'm definitely very grateful for that. So.
You hope that this event will bring to people?
Yeah, hopefully a smile to their face. Giving back. That's what it's about. Passing out some food, some drinks, blankets, clothes, some essential items. So just trying to make some people's day in any way possible, and just trying to spread positivity. Honestly.
What do you think doing this time of year can mean to the community?
Yeah, it can mean a lot. Like I said, you could change someone's day, change someone's week, month, and that's all we're trying to do. Just try to have, even if it's a small impact, a positive impact on the community, and that's what this time of year is about. Is bringing good vibes, positivity, and giving back.
Tyus, for you personally, how does doing things like this in the community help you settle into a new team, a new organization?
Yeah, it does. For me, it's fun. I enjoy it, and I was excited just because it's kind of my first time getting to really interact with the community and getting out and giving back. So I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, it does help me kind of settle in a little bit. And got my wife here with me today as well, and so we're enjoying it.
How did your upbringing compare to maybe some of the kids who are less fortunate, or families that are less fortunate that come through?
I coming up, grew up a divorced household. My mom, raised me and my brothers. But she always put food on our table. She always kept a roof over our head. She worked, tirelessly, and so I'm very fortunate for that, and never had to worry and things of that nature. But I know the amount of work and stress that she had on her plate, and so that's why anytime you're able to give back, and again, no matter how big, small that impact is, that there's parents out here who are working and who are doing everything they can to provide for their kids, for themselves as well. And when you can make an impact and help them in any way, you should do so. And I enjoyed being able to help out and being in the position that I am to give back. I never think twice about it.
Just so far, have you had a favorite or funny interaction with somebody who came by?
A mom FaceTime one of her kids, so I got to have a conversation via FaceTime, and she said now he is saying he met an NBA player, so that's awesome. And then just some of the interactions with some of the kids coming by. I have the drink station, so I got apple juice, fruit punch, so that's always a difficult decision, for the kids. So we're enjoying having some fun with that. But yeah, all the interactions are great. Trying to again put smiles, on these kids' faces, and so it's been fun for me.
You have a favorite Thanksgiving meal or side dish?
Sweet potatoes / yams is my ultimate favorite. So yeah, we would definitely be having seconds and thirds of that this year.
Do you know what the difference is between sweet potato and yams?
Not really. Not really, but I enjoy both of them the same. And as long as there's plenty of butter, brown sugar, you can throw marshmallows on top. Yeah, cinnamon, everything. Yeah, I'm with all of that. So
you're team sweet potato over pumpkin pie?
I am. But I grew up on pumpkin pie though. I think it's probably more popular in Minnesota. But yeah, I'm a sweet potato lover, so I'm definitely team sweet potato pie.
Having kids, does this mean more in a way to you and your wife, knowing that there's kids that are in situations unlike yours that don't really have to want for, like your kids don't have to want for anything, given your status as an athlete?
Yeah.
Does it mean more to you guys to want to give back have that impact?
It does, and that's something. Like you said, we're very fortunate. I'm fortunate to be in the position that I am. For my kids' sake as well, very fortunate that my kids are good, and I don't take that for granted at all, not one single day. But it does mean more to me and my wife to be able to give back because we're parents, and because we're in that in that category now of looking after other lives that aren't yours, and sacrificing and putting them first and things like that. So we know how important it is, and we love just being able to help. Again, even if it's a small thing, if it's a big thing, trying to help out, because being a parent is no easy task. We know what comes with it, so we definitely, any chance we get, try to give back.
In the vein of Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for my family, first and foremost, and their health. That's the biggest blessing, being healthy. And yeah, I just, I'm thankful to be in DC. It's been a cool adventure, a cool, new journey for myself and my family that, comes with the job. It's, just a new experience. There's so many experiences that come with this job, and so you try to keep it in perspective. There's a lot that goes into it with the move, and finding, new schools, new daycares, new friends, things like that. But it's all, life experiences, and that's how you grow. And so I'm thankful for that. And yeah, those are kind of the main things.
You've only been in DC a few months, but have you felt welcome? Does it felt like a homey kind of place for you?
I have. I felt welcome from the day we got here, just from the community, from the city, obviously from the organization, but just being able to get settled, definitely felt welcomed, and it's definitely had a home feeling to it.
Is it difficult to sometimes be away from family on a holiday like Thanksgiving when you have to go on a road?
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, I'm not gonna be with my family on Thanksgiving this year, and that'll be tough. You love, for me growing up, those are the times you remember is with your family, and friends and loved ones, is the holidays and building your traditions and things like that. And so for me, again, it comes with the job, and it's a part of it. And but being away from my wife and kids on Thanksgiving it's not easy, but at the same time I understand what comes with this job, and we will be logging plenty of FaceTime hours on Thanksgiving for sure. So it's a part of it, and but it doesn't ever make it any easier, and we'll be celebrating Christmas that much harder.